Shalom and welcome back, friends. This is going to be another Alef Tav treasure. If you're not familiar with the concept of the Alef Tav, go to the first video. It's got a number 1 in front of it, and it was done a couple of years ago. I'll try to remember to link it in the description below. But this one, to be honest, I had no clue about. It's in Ezekiel 1, and it's verse 11, if you want to turn there in your Bible. The reason I dug into this one is because if you turn over to verse 23 in Ezekiel chapter 1, it's here again. There's 2 of them in the same chapter. So I decided to dig into it and see. So here we go. Let's read the verse in English first. It's talking about the cherubim, and it says, beginning in verse 11, "Thus were their faces, their wings stretched upward, 2 wings of each one touched or literally joined one another, and 2 covered Alef Tav their bodies." Alright, that made no sense. I could not connect Yeshua with the bodies of the cherubim. So this is why I always skipped over it. If you go to verse 23, we'll read that one in the English. "And under the firmament their wings spread out straight, one towards another. Each one had 2 which covered one side." It's talking about the wings. "And each one had 2 which covered the other side of the body," or their bodies. It's plural, so their bodies, actually. Alef Tav, stand alone here as well. Okay, so what I did, and what I always usually do if I have no clue what it is I will go to my Blue Letter Bible on my phone, which I'm pulling up. Alright, and here we have Ezekiel 1. Verse 11, "Thus were their faces, their wings stretched upward." We just read that. So I'll click on interlinear, and here's our standalone Alef Tav right here. And I'll go down on my phone and look up what the word for bodies is. Give it Hena. Give it to Hena. I'm saying that wrong, I'm sure. So I click on give it to Hena, and it goes to here. Gaviyah. And it's not the root word, so we have another root word that we can go to. But just to see what this word means, it means a body of living creatures, a corpse, carcass, dead body. And still here, I was like, what in the world? Yeshua had died, but he's not dead now, so I went a little deeper. You go to the root word etymology, and you click on this word here, and it takes you to Gavah, which is not the total root word. It's derived from another word, but I looked back down, and it said the back or behind. Well, I thought, well, I gotta go deeper. So I clicked on give, and it comes up. It's from another root word. So, okay, we're gonna have to keep digging, because this one means the back, or midst. Alright, so if we go deeper and click on this one, Ga'ah is a primitive root. So we've reached the main root of the word, and it means to rise up, grow up, be exalted in triumph, to rise up, to grow up, to be lifted up, be raised up, be exalted. We finally found our root for bodies. Triumph, it's used as triumph 2 times. It's used as gloriously 2 times. Risen once, grow up once, and increase once. To rise, it's a primitive root, to mount up, hence in general to rise, be majestic, gloriously, grow up, increase, be risen, and triumph. So we have finally found how Yeshua is connected to these words in Ezekiel. He is most assuredly risen, glorious, triumphant, etc. And I wanted to show you that on the phone also, because you can go back and check these just exactly how I did it. You can go into your Blue Letter Bible search engine and do the same thing and find the same answers. And guys, I may be completely wrong about all this. I mean, going out on a limb and all, we may all get to the kingdom and Yeshua look at me and shake his head and say, what were you talking about? But I don't think so. I think when he said in Revelation 4 times that I am the Alpha and Omega, and would have been speaking Hebrew, and said I am the Alef Tav. And then we have all these other hyphenated Alef Tav, but we have these special ones that aren't hyphenated. They're standalone. I think they refer to him in some way, and I may not understand every time, and you may think the same thing, like, what is she talking about? But there's no idle words in the word. But anyway, I'm rambling now. So I'm going to go. This is already 7.5 minutes. So I hope you have a blessed day. Thanks for coming, and subscribe, and we'll just take this journey together. All right. Love you guys. Lahitra Oat. See you later.